Thinks it's big. Hopefully another keeper. Going this way.
I pulled it. I didn't pull it anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back. I've been on Flounder Fishing YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna be fishing off our boat. We're gonna show you the techniques we like to use. That's how we put the gulp on. Just like that. 3/4 ounce jig. Drop it to the bottom. Bottom line stops going out, and then you just a couple of jigs up and let it fall and hit the bottom again. Like that. Jig up. Let it fall down. Back to the bottom. And we'll see if we can get some fish. There's a hit. That was almost a flounder bite, unless my tail's gone. No, my tail's still there. That was probably a flounder. Where that was hitting. My dad's just lifting up, letting it hit the bottom, and letting it drop. So this year, changed all the size for flounder. You can have 2 in the slot, that is 17 to 18, then 1/18. We are very shallow.
Yeah.
Like, see the bottom almost shallow. Is that a fish?
I just missed one too.
It's really shallow. That's really shallow for that fish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like
warm, remember?
3-4 feet of water.
Yeah, they're up sunning. It's cold.
Guys, on the incoming tide and the high tide, they seem to be super shallow. Because the water is at just over 60 degrees right now. In the ocean, about 64 to 67 degrees, which is cold for the summertime. And that's just because it recently warmed up. Earlier in the week, they were marking 57 in the inlet. It's my first fish of the day. When we were in the ocean yesterday, down by our feet was super cold, but up by the surface, not quite as cold. So they're in shallow water until that tide starts going out, and then bay water, and then it starts going out. It's not cold ocean water anymore. I think it was too I think it was too deep up by where we were fishing at the sod bank.
Maybe.
Right now, I'm just in weeds on. This isn't even fishable, really. Got one fish in the last 6 casts. The rest of them been weeds. They're right down there. I don't even have to drop. I just put the rod in the, like, don't even have to let line out. Got him. See, dude, they're like remarkably shallow.
Yeah. Water's too cold, dude.
If they're still hitting like this, it's still fine. Don't let that thing flop near me, dude. I do not want to get fish slime near my. Yeah. I don't know. 10 inches, maybe.
Maybe. Tiny.
You.
Dude, it's a slippery little guy. Dude, seriously.
Just throw him back.
I'm trying. Whew.
You're a mess, dude. You can't release a fish.
Dude, I can't help it.
Release it like a little, like Ashley. They're definitely up just where it's warm. That warm sand.
Yeah.
Once it gets cold, like once the outgoing tide starts kicking in, then they'll be in the deep water again. Still some shorts though. I think I had 2 that drift. You might have had 1. I just caught this nice keeper. Had the GoPro off because the bite was slow, but probably he's at least 17. Just this down. There's his head. Yeah, he's a keeper. At 18.
He's about 18 inches.
All right. Good job.
First keeper of the day.
Yep.
Nice. So we're gonna bleed that flounder out. And the reason we bleed them, first of all, is to keep the meat clean and nice. But the second reason is it kills the fish the fastest way. We don't need to just throw it in a cooler and let it suffer. This basically kills it almost immediately once we cut the gills. And that may be my one fish over 18 for the day. I still have 2 slot fish between 17 and 18 inches. The warm water from the bay is coming out, the outgoing tide. So hopefully the bite will pick up here now.
Hopefully a shark doesn't come and get me.
I'd use that net, Tom. And I'm on again.
Yeah, that water's getting warm.
Oh, that was a pretty big fish. Also, I saw him at the last minute.
Possibly another keeper.
Yeah, it might have been, yeah. I'm on again.
It's the same fish, dude. Big?
Feels pretty big.
It's another keeper.
Think it is?
I think it's 17.
That could be another keeper.
It's one the same net. That is 100% another keeper.
Put that in the cooler, dude. Oh, we gotta take our stuff out. Oh yeah, that fish actually is a nice size fish. Yeah, a little smaller maybe. That's why you don't give up on flounder, because they will come back. Dom's a hell of a first mate. He pretty much does everything on the boat. Only thing he doesn't do is drive it to the dock and put it in the water.
It's miserable.
Other than that, he baits up, make sure we have all of our stuff, cleans the fish.
That's enough.
Pretty much does everything for us. And that's one in the cooler. And that fish is dead, so it's not going to flop around. Like I said, as humanely and quickly as we possibly can.
Hit me. Another keeper.
And everyone's going to ask where we are. Oh, I'm on again.
Big?
No.
That looks like a short. Was it little?
Yeah, that's a little one. That was Dom's first drift he put us on. He put us on 2 keepers. And like Dom said earlier, we're just kind of waiting for the warm bay water to come out in the outgoing tide to get out to this deeper water where the flounder are. So when it's too cold, the bite just turns off. I expect we do pretty well here now for an hour or 2.
Guess that's time we're out.
Hopefully we can, hopefully they're the bigger fish we catch and not the small ones, the shorts.
By the way, you're one 17, 18 away from not being able to fish anymore.
Yes, I am. The technique for flounder really is up to the person fishing. As long as you're on bottom, you're fine. Dom and I both fish a very different technique, and we both catch quite a few fish. We usually fish minnow. I like fishing minnows, but bait shops are all out of them this week. It's right around the spot we hit some fish last drift. Dom's on.
Yeah.
Thinks it's big. Hopefully another keeper. Came this way.
I didn't pull it anywhere.
You pulled it out? Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't pull it.
Sorry, dude.
I didn't pull left or right.
But that's a miss.
Sabotage.
Probably a keeper too.
Right at the...
For those who don't know, keep the fish in the water and let the person netting it net underneath it. Sometimes the fish does what it wants to do, but...
Another keeper going.
Yeah, that was probably another 17 and a half inch fish. That one hurts. Stinks losing keepers. And if you watch 3 or 4 videos from now, Dom will still be bitching about me not netting that fish for him.
Dude, there was a fish that was 5 to 6 feet down, still in the water. It got off and you blame me for not netting.
When?
Last year.
I don't think so, dude.
Next, picked up my rod and it was on there.
So in today, we're not setting the hook hard at all. You saw Dom really just gradual lift. They're really finicky bites.
Oh, that was another big one.
We've got a nice little hole here that you see the bank right where that grass is. We've hit some big fish in this little area.
You just have to lift up so slow. Like, even that might have been a little too fast.
I missed a bite. It was small. There's so much bait on the bottom.
So much fish.
Every time we reel in, we just chase minnows to the top of the water. That one I set the hook pretty good.
That's not a flounder, is it?
A little kingfish.
That thing swam out. How's that king? Pretty good kingfish.
Yeah. These things actually are very good to eat. They're good shark bait too. But we're not doing that today.
What?
Almost got in the boat too. Another big one.
Dude, that didn't even hit the bottom. How does that even catch a flounder?
I don't know. That might be a keeper.
How does that even catch a flounder not even on the bottom? That's why I couldn't even believe it was a flounder. I thought it was a bass or a blue or...
I wonder if I had my GoPro on.
He's easily...
Yeah, he's over 17. Sorry,
Over
17 and a half, 17
And he got hooked, so I'm gonna keep him.
Yeah, no, that's perfect, so.
Another keeper.
More meat in the hula.
Dude, I wasn't even on the bottom. I never caught a flounder that way before. And on like the start of my claw.
Yeah, you said, oh, that's a blue, and I saw them. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty big flounder.
I knew it couldn't have been a flounder. I can't believe it.
Well, it's not real deep. You probably just barely hit bottom.
Just remember to measure to make sure. It was
Yep, I'm on.
big.
Oh, doesn't matter because he's right there and got off. I don't think it was big
Can I have
enough.
the fish grip? It's right on the rod holder. Like a drift where I can actually fish the whole time. But I like catching keepers, so I don't know which one I should pick. Dad? I might start doing that instead of like jigging it. Because it actually works better. Perfect release.
Luke was just dragging this just.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. Big. Tighten your drag up a little, click. It's probably a keeper. Nope, short. Talking about how bad the drift was, we took a drink out of the Coca-Cola, started hitting them. 15 inches. Bite slow. Do something that's not fishing. Eat, drink. That's for sure that fish will come by, pick up your bait. That's why I wasn't catching no fish. Big. You let him go a lot. Yeah, that looks big too.
Yeah, it was a big nice one. Saw when he got to the top.
Okay guys, so that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're able to come out here and get some decent amount of flounder fishing. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace.